Alright, y'all. I am back. Just a sec. This is the end of the timeline here, so we must be getting pretty close. I sound like I'm whiffing such hard copium. But no, seriously, we must be getting really, really close. We're so close. Guys, any moment now. Oh, let me pour my drink. All right. Now then, point of contact. Hope, I'm so sorry to tell you that just because I walked past your enclosure, it does not mean you're gonna get uppies. I'm so sorry to tell you this. Oh, he believes he's getting uppies. Oh, I'm so sorry. From Unkakudono to the Curse of the Raging Waves, Sato and Tsukasa run around the island searching for answers to the mountain of problems before them. Start. Let's think back to what has happened. After calming down Tsukasa, who had the wrong idea after seeing me with Shotaro on the by the beach, I explained at the Kantekisho ruins that I was immortal and that Mr. Wakamura was planning to hand me over to someone called Unkakudono. Yeah, that's exactly him. The two of us searched for a way to stop the Curse of the Raging Waves. We also stopped by the Wakamura home to apologize to Shotaro, but no one was there. After that, we met with Tsuyu, and I learned about who Mare Minakuchi truly was, as well as how the Curse of the Raging Waves had been kept at bay by the bronze mirror she left behind. We also ran into Azami. He looked desperate, saying the Kamishimaro hand mirror that Kikoko had given me was dangerous, and he was going around collecting them. Tsukasa and I handed ours over to him too. Then, after that, we are at the town clock. Can't find Mr. Wakamura anywhere. You need to tell him about the bronze mirror as soon as possible. Yeah. Oh. It's those two. Oh, yeah. They're the ones who were looking for the old man's place. Excuse me? Oh, if it isn't Sato. Good timing. I've got something to discuss, if you don't mind. Oh, alright. I actually have something to ask myself. Huh? Since when did you get to know each other? Alright, we actually talked a bit after the last time we met. These two are from the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. They're here to lift the Curse of the Raging Waves. Wait, seriously? Since when does the police deal in curses? I mean, no comment. We are a special unit dedicated to things like this. I hope we can be of help. 1 second. I need to see if there's a bird around here. There. Nope, that's a hole. That is not a bird. Oh, keychain. Oh my god. Sato, something wrong? Oh no, it's just that there's a Kamishimaro keychain lying on the ground here. Oh, you're right. Who just chucked the poor thing out here? Yeah, I almost missed it. I'll rescue it. Keychain acquired! Yippee! Is that not an achievement? I swear there was an achievement for this. But that's not exactly what I was looking for. Ma'am, if you with your special eyes could see if there's a bird around here, that would actually be so helpful. With your special mermaid eyes. I guess maybe there's... Oh, no. I knew there was gonna be one. Look at that. Oh, I got an achievement for this. Wow, that bird is so cool, dude. What a cool bird. Okay. Mind if I start from my side then? Oh, not at all. The good news is, we figured out how to lift the curse of the raging waves. Really, you have? Whoa, seriously? That's huge! The bad news is that we need a few things to do it. We're in the middle of tracking them down. If that's the case, let us help you. Yeah, what do we need? Well, the first is called the Still-Tide Mirror. A mirror used to hold back the curse of the raging waves. I know it! We know where that is. At least I think we do. You do. Oh, no. Oh, a spider was just crawling across my hand. Oh, no. Oh, we don't like that. Please. Please, no more of that. Oh, God. We just heard about it from Tsuyu Minakuchi. Oh. It was just a tiny one, but... Ugh. I see, 5 years ago, Mari Minakuchi tried to break the curse with that mirror, but failed. That explains why people blamed her for the Southern Sea disaster. If that mirror from back then is still here, then it is very likely to be the Still-Tide Mirror. Yes, that was what I wanted to talk to you about too. I see, thank you. Sounds like the pieces are coming together. But there's still one more piece we need, a descendant of the Taishima people. Which likely means Mari Minakuchi's son, Yusa Minakuchi, would be our best candidate. Yeah, that should work. Do you know where he is now? Not sure. We've been looking too since we wanted to pass along what Tsuyu told us. Alright, we'll go search for him. Really, that would be a huge help. We'll go and secure the mirror. Time is tight. If we split up, we'll need a point of contact in case we can't find each other. Could one of you stay in one place and handle communications between us? Good plan. Could one of you take that on? A point of contact. It'd be best if it was Tsukasa. I'll go look for Yusa. Tsukasa, do you mind being the point of contact? Me? Sure, no problem. Let's see then. I wait by the community hall on Chuo Street. There's also a phone there we could use. Okay. We'll make contact there if anything happens. Thank you. That will be a big help. Oh, I can't believe you're climbing the lamp again. Please, this never works out. Alright then, we'll retrieve the bronze mirror first, then track down Yusa Minakuchi and work on lifting the curse. Okay then, Sato. Good luck. If you find Yusa, please tell him everything that Tsuyu told us. I will. Leave it to me. Oh? Okay. Oh no, not two! Two at once? Lame. Sato trusts Tsukasa with being the point of contact, while she goes to search. Right, let's go. After that, I met with Yusa and told him what I'd heard from Tsuyu and Miss Shiki, that we needed him to come to the community hall to lift the curse of the raging waves. But after that, I heard somewhere else, this time for I headed somewhere else, this time for my own purposes. I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me. I don't know. I'm just here I'm just here to for a ride and stuff. Oh, okay, hold on a second. I I need to save my snake. 1 second. Hope. Hope. No. Come on, sweetie. Come on, it's okay. Yeah, that's good. It's okay. It's okay. I've got you. You can let go. It's okay. Yeah. It's okay, Hope. Yeah, it's fine. Look, it's Mom. Yes. Oh. Oh, you're such a good baby. Now how about we climb down from there? Huh? That would be nice. What if we climb down? Yeah. Yeah, let's get down from there, huh? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Very good. You're doing great. There you go. Back down on the ground. Where you're supposed to be. Good job. We made it. Wow. Alright. Snake secured. Time to continue video game. Hello? Is anyone home? Who am I kidding? I know no one else is here. Chest of drawers. Wait, are we like investigating stuff? All sorts of things are scattered on the floor here. Even with this much storage, people still leave things lying about. Guess some things never change. Is there a bird here? Not meaning to be disrespectful or whatever, but there is a bird here. My god, look at that. Wow. Incredible. Family altar? Okay. This is the Minakuchi family's altar. There are memorial tablets for Tsuyu's husband, her son Tosuke, and her daughter-in-law Mare. I'm sure she never expected they'd all go before her. It must have been hard to deal with. It's an altar shelf. Buddhist objects and keepsakes are neatly arranged on it. It also has something Tsuyu once showed me. Here it is. There's something about it, but I can't put my finger on what. It really is just as beautiful as ever. I shouldn't just take it, so let me put it back on the shelf where it belongs. Okay, well, it's probably important that we know where that is, I would imagine. A household shrine for the sea god. Almost every home around here has one. Before heading out to sea, everyone always stops to pray here first. Once they come back safe, they pay respects again to give thanks. The chest of drawers is mostly just Tsuyu's clothes. Wait, you went through there? Oh, I've helped put away the laundry. Okay. So I have a rough idea what goes where, but there's still her personal things, so I shouldn't open it while she isn't here. Okay. A sliding glass door that leads out to an outdoor spot to dry laundry. Doesn't get much sun, though. Okay. Cupboard? A built-in cupboard fitted snug against the wall. You can tell it's been here a long time. These kinds of cupboards help the room feel less cramped. I was so impressed the first time I saw one. Modern design sure is smart. The inside, though, is a bit messy. Tsuyu tends to toss anything in here to get it out of the way. I mean, it's a great way to tidy up. Like, you know, the things are out of the way. So, you can't really argue with that. Calendar? And out by the local association. There's one at Wakamura's place, too. This one's still showing last month, though. There's a circle around the day that marks the day Yusa came home. She must have really been looking forward to it. Oh, Grandma. Table? It's a table. One of those really low tables that's perfect for flipping over. I know because I see it on TV all the time! I love that. But with nothing on it, there's not much point in flipping it over, is there? She's so funny. Okay, well, I guess this is not actually where we want to be. A light with a wooden frame. Looks like this design evolved from those old lamps with paper shades. I'm glad this older look still turns up here and there. Okay, I guess we're going to the lighthouse instead, but that was fun. I love the thought that she just assumes that the low tables are made with the intent of eventually flipping them dramatically. Oh, there they are. One second. I have to, check for birds. No? Okay, call out. Hold on, before I say anything, I should go over the plan in my head one more time. Never mind. Think. Okay, let's think about what I need to do now. These two have a special box called a tomato barcode. I need to get it from them, no matter what. I have to find a way to convince them to hand it over. This is the only chance I'm going to get. I'll share what I know bit by bit to hook their interest and negotiate from there. Really not sure if I can pull this off, but I have to try. Oh, okay. Way to put the pressure on, but whatever. Excuse me? You rang? Yes, could I speak with you for a moment? I know you don't know me, but permission granted. I'll even give you 3 moments. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, don't mind him, he always gets a little carried away. Right. So you're Avi, an author, and Sir here's your guide. Indeed, great to meet you, Sato. I actually heard talk about you around the island. Oh really? It would seem we've become quite famous in these parts. I'd say we're more on the infamous side, but sure. I was about to say, probably more infamous, but you know. I heard you were searching for a mermaid, is that true? Oh, tell me, young lady, do you perchance know of a mermaid? Because if so, you must tell. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't know anything about any specific mermaid. Oh, please don't look so disappointed. I feel bad now. See, I'm rather interested in mermaids, so I was hoping I could ask you a little more about them. Now you both look disappointed and annoyed. Did I say something wrong? Well, the last person who asked the same thing nearly cursed us to death! What? Indeed, the people on this island are nothing but trouble. I've had enough of it. You're the same, aren't you? You're just after immortality like everyone else, admit it. Well, about that. And he just did a conversation towards the tomato barcode. What should I say? Admit. Yes, I must become immortal. Everything depends on it. You know anything, I sincerely ask you to tell me. Cheers, y'all. To immortality. Ah, there it is, your true colors. I knew it. You think I just hand over the tomato barcode I struggled so hard to obtain? Ah. Please, I need it. I need it no matter what. Oh, look at the fire in those eyes. Looks like there's more to this. Very well, tell me your tale. If it rouses my spirit as an author, as an auteur, then I might just be persuaded to hand the box over. Really? Alright, let me explain. Tell the truth. I'll tell you, but you have to promise that you won't tell anyone else about this. Of course, I swear, my lips are sealed tighter than a well-corked bottle. Is that supposed to be reassuring? There's no bottle opener that fits my hole. Don't worry, we won't go breaking any promises. Alright, then where do I even start? The truth is, I'm what is known as an 800-year immortal. I'm already immortal. Huh? What? Is all that true? Wait, are you trying to say that you are that Osato from Kusawa, the real one? Yes, that's probably me. Whoa, so that's why you're doing all this? Wait, no way, are you being serious? Yes, completely serious, which is why I need a Tamatobako, no matter what. You realize what you're saying is crazy, right? Anyone else would be dead against it. Please, all I need is that Tamatobako. Aoi, what do you think? Are you sure you're alright with this? I can hardly call it sane. Yes, this is what I want more than anything. Very well, in that case. Amazing, such stunning spirit. I'll be happy to support that resolve even if I stand alone. This must be the reason I found that Tamatobako in the first place. Here, take it. Oh, thank you so much. She's like, I didn't think I would get this far. Now that we know the situation, it only makes sense for you to have it. You should have just said so sooner. That said, I would also like to know how things turn out, so be sure to let us know, okay? Of course, I won't forget this kindness as long as I live. Huh, think nothing of it. That does mean that I should apologize to you, sir, after all that trouble we went through to get it. Well, you seem enthused enough by this turn of events. If you're happy with your choice, I don't mind. Also, as I'm sure you already know, you'll still need mermaid flesh. I know, I'll figure something out. Oh, so you do have a lead on a mermaid. I'm intrigued, but I'll leave it at that for now. One more thing. Carrying the Tamatobako may draw some unsavory types. Be careful. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Well, we're heading back to the mainland to look for them anyway. Ah yes. After sightseeing on Kamishima, we were supposed to return. Post haste? I see. Well, thank you. And good luck. Well, I've been smooth. To go to the Minakuchi residence. Do you think the scale counts as the flesh of a mermaid? Hello? Anyone home? Even on my second visit, I still needed to make sure. The strange fish scale that Mare left behind. There's something about it, but I can't put my finger on what. It really is just as beautiful as ever. Oh, we're not taking it? Thing? Okay, I'm here. True? Is there anything that is new that we checked on before, but now we can do it again? No. Just the surroundings. I've visited this room so many times while helping look after Tsuyu. The owner's away, but people on this island don't usually lock up all that tightly. I've also been asked to come while they were out to help ashore, so by now I know the place well. Okay. Stuff. Chest. Surroundings. Household shrine. Well, we can only do the altar shell. What do I do? Leave again? I guess? Bird? Already got bird? I figured we would get the scale now. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, I guess we have to continue somewhere else. After taking steps to distract Kikuko from her plot to unleash a curse that will cause a mass murder on Kamishima, Yusa asks Azami to retrieve the hand mirrors Kikuko distributed across the island. Shortly after, Yusa is summoned for an audience with Yumiko Shishi. I'll take this chance to slurp a little. Delicious. There you are. You're Yusa Minakuchi, correct? That's me. I was told to come here, so here I am. Huh? Were you sent here too, Azami? Who? Me? Nah. I was just passing by when I heard about what was going on, so I decided to wait here for you. Thanks, Azami. Dude, Azami fucking shows up. A real bro. So as I understand it, you're the two brave police officers who were sent out here from Tokyo. To deal with the curse of the raging waves. Brave? I wouldn't go that far. My name is Yumiko Shiki and this is Soto Kiryu. Pleased to meet you. Am I mistaken, or did the two of you visit Kamishima yesterday as well? It almost seemed as if you ran away at the sight of me. Did I do something to scare you off? Dear me, you noticed us, did you? My apologies. Oh, no, that's embarrassing. I will explain everything shortly. But before I forget, the fellow over there has business with you as well, Yuza. Huh? Mr. Wakamura. Mr. Wakamura is just standing there in the background. Hope, don't climb the lamp again! What's wrong with you? What is your fascination with the lamp? Do not continue going up there, young man. In fact, continue going down from there. Oh my god, he's doing it. 1 second. Sorry. Oh no. No, we're not going up there. No, remember that. No, you can't come out with that. I'm so sorry to tell you this. No. Sorry, you can't. No. Later, okay? Yeah, I'll give you uppies later. Okay. Okay, I've returned again. He knows that he gets attention when he climbs. Oh, he absolutely does. Like, occasionally, his two halves of his brain cell like rub against each other and like said, oh yeah, if I climb I get attention, I should do that again. And then I rescue him and he forgets about it for a little bit and then it comes back randomly. Mr. Wakamura. He was fairly suspicious of us at first, but it seems we have finally earned his trust. He has kindly agreed to assist us in putting an end to the curse of the raging waves. Wait, really? Really, but tell me, is it true you are already familiar with this curse? That's what your friend here told us. Yeah, more or less. Good, then it seems we're all up to speed. Why is the music all chill again? Hold on guys, I'm looking for birds, okay? There's collectible bird stickers. Oh god. Oh god, don't just pop up, please. So Wakamura, you need to stop just popping up. I can't imagine there's no bird here. What do you mean there's no bird? Okay, to be frank, I have a favor I'd like to ask of you as soon as possible. But I understand you must have questions, so we'll come back to that later. For now, ask me whatever you'd like. Okay. What do I want to ask? Do I need to think about that? Sounds like we weren't the only ones looking into the curse of the raging waves. Above all, hearing what Gran revealed came as a huge shock, especially to me. I think Mom was a descendant of the survivor of Taishima, and that 5 years ago she tried to break the curse but failed. I guess I finally understand why Gran just sat back and took all the abuse the other islanders leveled at us. Alright, I guess we talk to Wakamura first. So, you found out about the curse of the raging waves then, eh boy? Yeah, to an extent anyway. I always figured your mother was behind it, and that she was descended from the raiders, but... Wait, that's... Really? That's why you blamed my mom for the disaster? Well, you had it all wrong. Turns out she's a descendant of the Taishima Islanders, the victims. That's pretty cringe of you, Wakamura. Seems you know more than you're letting on. Oh no, that's just what Grant said. So you knew about this too, eh? Suppose I should have known. But see here, your mother tried to end the curse 5 years ago and failed, didn't she? If that's what brought on the disaster, I wasn't so far off after all, was I? That was still fucked up of you, Wakamura. Well, be that as it may. I still owe you an apology for pinning the curse on your mother all this time. Sorry for ruining your life all these years. Oh. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's right. You lower that neck, young man. Put that neck on the ground where it belongs. Okay. Especially seeing as she was the one who found the bronze mirror and held the curse back was, for what it's worth. I'm sorry. That's nice to hear. Good on you, Mr. Wakamura. At least you can admit when you've made a mistake. That's more than most people can do. When your own instructor comes along and tells you to change your views, what choice do we have? Instructor? Are you talking about that sorcerer friend of yours? Yeah, who is that? That's right. We discovered the sorcerer's identity. From there, it wasn't too difficult to reach an understanding. That's how we earned this fellow's cooperation as well. Seems I misjudged you. If my instructor says you're the real deal, then I reckon you must be. Yeah, so who is the instructor? Like, inquiring minds want to know. So just be sure now. You do have a way to end this curse of the raging waves, yes? I can trust you on that? Yes. There's still a few points we need to confirm, but it is guaranteed to work. If that's true, then I suppose I won't be needing Unkakudono's help anymore. True, Unkakudono. You mean to say that Yamashina has known of a way to break the curse all along? Well, you know about Unkakudono too, eh? As a matter of fact, just yesterday he told me out of the blue he'd found a way to end it. Said he'd tell me what it was on the condition I brought him Sato Shiranami. Information he got from Ikoma, I have no doubt, and he asked for the girl. I see. And you were prepared to hand her over. Isn't she a relative of yours? So what if I was? That's got nothing to do with you. If you say so. He can admit he was wrong once. But that's the extent of it. In any case, the information Yamashina had for you must be the same as what we have to share. So there's no longer any need for you to betray your own kin. I'll hold you to that. All the same, I'm not sure. Something else troubling you. According to you, when Mare Minakuchi failed to break the curse, it brought on that disaster 5 years ago, but... is that really the truth? What are you getting at? If that still-type mirror worked as it should, there wouldn't have been no disaster, would there? That only leaves one possibility, don't it? That the Raging Waves curse bearer was stirring up trouble. You just got back from preventative roach maintenance. Oh my god, Hope. I cannot believe this. Hope, do not do this. I swear to god. I'm so sorry, guys. He does not learn his lesson, like, ever. Hope, don't do it. Get down. He's like, I might climb the lamp, mother. I might do it. Who knows? I'm very long. And I'm known to not learn from my mistakes. Just kidding, I'm going down. He's been climbing on the lamp. I had to get him down like twice now. The sus young man that wasn't actually the young man. Isn't this nice looking generic main character? No. No, the main character guy is fine. The sus man is a sus looking man. Hold on, I'll show you who he is. This guy who totally does not look evil and suspicious. You can tell how not evil and not suspicious he is by the way that he is. My curse bearer, I assume you mean a descendant of the raiders of Taishima. Exactly. If someone of that lineage got anywhere near the Southern Sea, the wrath of the Taishima would churn up those waters into a maelstrom. Anyway, my instructor swears that's the true cause of disaster 5 years ago, and I'm inclined to agree. So that's your theory, is it? Now I understand why you suspected Mari Minakuchi's heritage. Though I gather this instructor of yours never actually accused her of being the curse bearer. True. Never was sure on that point. Certainly couldn't be certain, given how it'd been 5 years and all. But all things considered, who could blame me for being suspicious of her? No one knew where she came from. I love how he was just like, yeah, I mean, I didn't know, but like, she was kind of sus, because like, basically she wasn't from here, so... Yeah, I just said it was her fault, and basically like, ruined her family's life. After she already passed away. Like, what's fucked up, dude? We could have just like, you know, we could have just like not blamed anyone, right? Because like that was a natural disaster. We could have just been like, well, that happens sometimes in nature. That fucking blows, but like, you know, it was nature, and it sucks. We could have just not been like, it was this family actually. Yep. Oh. I don't wish to doubt your instructor, but I'm not sure how much water this theory holds. Yet we cannot rule it out entirely, given what we know of the sorcerer's powers. So you're skeptical, eh? Not as if you have a better idea, though, is it? Huh? Well, you do have a point. The issue remains. If Mari wasn't the curse bearer, who else could it have been? Well, can't say I've figured it out yet, but... Sorry to interrupt, but I have something to say. Yes? Assuming my mom wasn't the Raging Waves curse bearer, I have a theory. See, I've read over the reports of the incident, again and again, and there's something I noticed. Oh, and what might that be? Well... There's another suspect, surely. What the fuck? Huh? That person was on board. The Ome Maru? Daiichi Sui Maru? Dude, I don't know! Who are all those people? Who... Wait, hold on. There was definitely someone else on board. I know, it was like... It was Azami's family. And, yeah, his father. Yeah. Yes. His father's the Sayun Maru. Yoon. Like, I think you need to... isn't it that you needed to put the mermaid flesh in the box or something too? Sui Maru. Dude, I don't know. Who's Ome? There's probably a file on the on the disaster, right? Southern Sea disaster. There were 11 fishermen there. Yokichi Kumoi. The medium-sized fishing vessel Daiichi Kyusui Maru. Wait, small-sized fishing vessel Omemaru. Captain Yukichi Nishikawa and one passenger, identity unknown. Then it must be the Omemaru. The identity unknown. That must be the one dude, surely. The totally not sus and evil guy. I remember reading that the identity of one of the passengers about the Omemaru was unknown. Couldn't they have been the curse bearer? Interesting. Oh my god, we're so smart. My god. Well, Mr. Wakamura, what do you know of this mysterious individual? The Omemaru. That was Yukichi Nishikawa's boat. As I recall, according to the departure declaration, the Omemaru had taken someone on board, someone in business on the mainland who had research to do. But as no name was given, no one had a clue who they were. You were just like, yeah, we're just gonna let them board? I mean, I guess. I thought the point of these declarations was to keep a record in case of an accident. Sounds to me like someone was careless, yeah. Can't deny that. So this passenger was never identified. No, but mind you, eyewitness reports say that when the Omemaru set sail that day, the captain was alone on board. So maybe he picked them up from the mainland, or maybe they never boarded to begin with. Who's to say? Not me, that's for sure. But do you think it's possible this person could have been the curse bearer? Could be. If it wasn't Mara, it'd make for a hell of a coincidence, though. Unfortunately, since this Nishikawa fellow isn't around, there's no way to find out. Music going back. This is so funny. Well, I've already apologized, so I can't say that much concerns me anymore. Okay, whatever, dude. All I care about now is putting an end to the curse of the raging waves. Okay, cool. Okay. You think, or what? Sounds like we weren't the only ones looking into that curse. I have nothing further to add. I imagine this isn't easy for you, but I appreciate your cooperation. Right. Okay, submissive, unbreedable man. I guess then it's your turn. That reminds me, any luck with those hand mirrors, Azami? No worries there. I got them all back. Every last one. You must be the fastest mirror collector in Japan. I knew I could count on you. Thanks, Azami. Oh? Are you talking about the mirrors Kikuku Tsutsui was handing out earlier? Huh? How'd you know? I realized they were dangerous, so I had Azami collect them all. Really? Does that mean you figured out they were the targets of a curse? Wait, you knew about that? So it was true. What's the deal with these things anyway? See, so the curse stones can be used to kill people instantly. But since Kikuku's curse stone was confiscated, the danger's passed. Oh, what a relief. What I want to know is how you found out that Kikuku intended to use those hand mirrors as the targets of a curse to begin with. About that. I'm not sure you'll believe me, but... What? You encountered a Tomokazuki while you were diving and it showed you a vision. That's the long and short of it. Any idea what it means? Paranormal encounters are your area of expertise after all. I've known instances of phenomena capable of instilling memories. However, your experience does not seem to fit with any of them. I wonder why the thing looked like you. That's the strangest part in my book. Hold up, you don't think this Tomokazuki could be a kind of curse? Do you? These guys love talking about long and short. I mean, who doesn't love talking about long and short, huh? You don't, Juby? Is it true that some curses are accompanied by phantoms known as curse echoes? It is true. Yet, as the apparition user encountered warned him of impending danger, it seems unlikely to have been the product of a harmful curse. That being said, I am afraid I cannot begin to guess its true nature. Well, at least the handbearer curse is dealt with. That's a load of our minds. Right, but we're not done yet. One calamity down, one to go. Oh yeah, guess we can't relax till the curse of the raging waves broke too. Hello, Yuzami. Such a funny little guy. Where shall we begin? Maybe with breaking the curse. How about that? 400 years ago, an Onmyoji sealed the entrance to Ryugu in an attempt to contain the curse of the raging waves, and left behind instructions as to how the curse could be broken after 400 years had elapsed. There are 3 steps that must be followed. Just 3, huh? Just 3? That should be the wording, if I remember correctly. Let's consider each of the steps in turn. First, as to the iron box, that refers to the container in which these instructions were kept. It surfaced when the entrance to Ryugu was unsealed. It stands to reason that the seal mentioned in the first step must also have appeared somewhere. What is the seal anyway? As in like, kind, or... And first I must unbind my seal, and it's like just like the animal. It's just a seal, like in like a collar and leash somewhere. It's Onmyoji's own symbol. The same symbol used to seal the entrance to Ryugu. This is what it looks like. I expect we'll find a mark identical to the one on this map somewhere on the seafloor. The marked location is likely the sanctuary mentioned in the second step. It should be in the vicinity of Kamishima. Oh, actually, something tells me there's a pretty good chance that seal has already been taken care of. We did that in our diving session. Huh? See, I found something like that when I was out diving this morning, and I was like, I was just gonna break this. This seems like a good idea. I don't know if it came over me, but I just went ahead and yanked the chains off. As one does. You what? Seriously, user? I felt pretty guilty about it at the time. Not me, I didn't feel guilty about it. I was like, oh, yippee. I'm sure it was the same mark, so that means we've already completed the first step, right? If anything, you could say unbinding that seal was what all my diving training was for. That's one way of looking at it. In any case, all's well that ends well. Good work, user. Moving right along. The second step centers around the still-tight mirror, bequeathed by the sacrifice. That's gotta be the mirror Mara Minakuchi found, which we have just retrieved from the shrine in the bay. From what I heard, that mirror is what's been holding the curse in check all these years. That's right, and now it must be offered to the sanctuary. The former site of the Taishima sanctuary should lie in that area. Perhaps that is the location we seek. In that case... I reckon the hole where I encountered the Tomokazuki is the most likely spot. After all, it only appeared a few months back. I can't think of anywhere else it could be. That does seem likely. The only problem is there's no way through. Huh? How's that? Well, there's a powerful current in there. Going too far and it'll drag you down to the depths in an instant. That does not strike me as a natural phenomenon. It is possible the sanctuary lies within. Yes, technically, but I wish they showed the kanji on this. But it's actually written with the kanji for water, I'm pretty sure. And Kuchi is like entrance and exit. And perhaps one must have the still-tight mirror in hand to pass through safely. In English, though. And now in English... I mean, I too am very funny and like 5 years old, so I also always think... I always have a little tiny chuckle. A reasonable chuckle when I hear Kuchi. That makes sense. And it seems the way forward is clear as far as the first 2 steps are concerned. Right, that just leaves the third. Yeah. The first one is the kanji for water, and the second one is Kuchi, which is entrance/exit. The other one, I don't know. I've seen it before, but I don't remember the meaning right now. The final instruction stipulates that a descendant of the Taishima Islanders must carry out these tasks, meaning you, user. So that's why I was called here, huh? Well, I've already undone the Onmyoji seal, so all that's left is to take the still-tight mirror through that hole and offer it to the sanctuary. We're counting on you, user. If you pull this off, the curse of the raging waves should be broken for good. Let's hop to it then. I'll take you out on the boat. Thanks, Asami. Sounds like this is a job for the patron saint of diving. Patron saint? Who are you talking about? Oh, don't worry about it. It's a private joke. It's a private joke. So true. Okay, we need to still talk to them though. We're not done here. I do hope you're taking this seriously, user. The fate of this curse rests with you. Don't worry, I'll get it done. Breaking curses is what living legends like me were made for. Is that so? Glad to hear it. About user. 1 second, I need to drink something. But before you go, I have one last question to ask you, user. Oh, and what would that be? Well, how should I put this? It's a delicate subject. Mind if I have a private word? Huh? So, what did you want to talk about? Just so we're clear, if you're looking to grow pearls, I don't know anything about that. Is that what you thought she's gonna ask you about? That would require delicate handling, but that's not what I meant. User, when you got caught in that disaster 5 years ago, did you by chance encounter a mermaid? Huh? Actually, I did. But how did you know about that? Good of you to tell the truth. That makes this easier. As for how I know, that would be because it's the only possible explanation. Meaning? Come now, user. A mermaid has cursed you with immortality. You're an 800-year immortal. What? You can't hide the truth from me. These eyes don't lie. I assume it occurred during the disaster 5 years ago. You must have nearly died. But then you were revived by a mermaid and made immortal. Surely you must have realized this by now. Yeah. You got me. I'm an immortal boy with an undying body. Sorry, that's just out of context. That's such a funny way to say it. I'm an immortal boy with an undying body. He's just an immortal boy with an undying body, Chad. Why did this happen to you, I wonder? I wish I knew. If you can tell me more about it, would you mind filling me in? I suppose that's only fair. What would you like to know? Cheers to that. So true. Cheers. To the immortal boy with an undying body. I was wondering, does me being immortal have anything to do with my mom? I mean, is there any chance she could have been a mermaid? None whatsoever. Aw. He was hoping it so bad. He's like, oh, I hope my mom's a mermaid. That would be so cool. In all likelihood, you received your mortality from the mermaid Sobai. See, Mari Minakuchi was a descendant of the clan that was tasked with escorting Sobai back to Ryogu. That much I'm certain of. Is that why she tried to break the curse 5 years ago? I can only assume so. However, as the seal over the entrance of Ryogu had yet to break, things didn't go as planned. Thus, this means Sobai could still be nearby. Maybe she's living in the sea around Kamishima. I'm afraid there's little chance of that. See, when the entrance to Ryogo was unsealed 3 months ago, Sobai would have been able to return home. Well, I guess that means Mom's duty was fulfilled in the end. That's something, at least. Earlier you said a mermaid cursed me. What exactly did you mean by that? Just what it sounds like. For 800 years, you'll be incapable of aging or dying. What is that but a curse? Your very existence defies the laws of nature. You can hardly be termed human. You are now an anomalous being, something closer to a spirit. Though for that matter, I'm in no position to talk. Huh? Still, I do feel sorry for you. What possessed her to curse you, a mere child? I should like to know. I always thought that Mermaid saved my life. Was I wrong? Wait, but... he was cursed 5 years ago during the disaster, right? He's 17 now. So, wouldn't that technically mean that he should have stayed looking like he was 12? God, imagine you look like you're 12 for 800 years! Oh, that would blow so hard! Imagine! You're 800 years old, you look like you're a little tiny 12-year-old? Oh, that would fucking suck so bad! Oh my god! Well, that depends on how you look at things. Personally, I wouldn't call what she did saving you at all. At the end of the day, she saddled you with an existence worse than death. Is it that terrible? It's only been 5 years. The people around you probably think you're a late bloomer. But give it another decade or two and your static appearance would start to stand out. Wait, he's supposed to look like he's 12? No, be so serious right now. Yeah, I know Hope. He's looking straight at me from his enclosure right now. He's just staring at me. What the fuck? No, no, no way. My stomach now, please. Nah, no. There's no way. I mean... no. Like, even if he's only, like, by normal standards supposed to be 18 right now, people would still be like, why are you still looking like a teeny weeny tiny baby? Like, it would already stand out. Like, I get that there's actually people, like, even when they are, like, 18 or, like, 20 or whatever, that a lot of the time people will still mistake them for 15 or whatever. But, like, there's kind of a difference, I feel like, between a 12-year-old and, like, even a 15-year-old, just, like, in looks, obviously. Because one is a teensy-tiny baby and the other one is a teensy baby. You know? Like, they're both babies, but, like, there's a considerable difference in babiness. Like... like, I would be able to tell the difference, probably. And should you ever be met with a would-be fatal accident in public, it's all over for you. If your immortal nature is exposed, you'll be bombarded with public scrutiny at best. At worst, you'll be captured and experimented on. That's true too, Shubi. Either way, from that moment on, he'll never be able to lead a normal life in human society again. I mean, he could just move on and disappear and, like, start a new life somewhere else. We're being a little dramatic right now, but, you know, I get what she's saying. It would be tough. Humans have always coveted immortality. Countless dream of it even today. But the reality is, only the first few decades of your existence are bound to be enjoyable. It's only going to get harder for you as time goes on. Humans were never meant to live for hundreds of years. A lifespan that long is unendurable. And speaking as a member of law enforcement, the existence of immortal beings must be kept hidden, or all sorts of problems can arise. Problems? Like what? Well, it's not easy to keep a lid on things these days, and it doesn't take much to incite a panic or start a war. Just last year, there was that ruckus over the right of resurrection, if you'll remember. Suffice to say, whenever I track down an 800-year-old immortal, I can't just leave them be. What are you saying? Are you going to arrest me? Ordinarily, I would. Protocol dictates that I capture any 800-year immortals I find and seal them in an underground vault. Imagine having to go up to the fake ID mafia as a 12-year-old and be like, I need a new identity again. True. Oh. That's the fate I was thinking of when I mentioned that being immortal is an existence worse than death. Or more accurately, hey, I need a new identity again! Yeah. Don't worry, I've got no intention of taking you anywhere just yet. You're a special case. The way I see it, you're essentially the victim here. Not to mention, I need your help breaking the curse of the raging waves. So it seems like we'll have to find a way to compromise. I don't know why, but you're looking for information about mermaids as well, right? Mermaids. You know, any way I could meet this mermaid? Yeah, because they don't want the secret of immortality to get out. To be fair, a 12-year-old doesn't have an ID typically. True. But like, he would still need a fake ID. You don't give up easily, huh? Are you another mermaid fan? Another fan? Those foreigners who visited the island recently were also very keen on meeting a mermaid. Oh, you mean that author and his young guide? Sure do. You've spoken with them, I take it. Hope do not find the lamp again, I swear to God. Actually, no, I've never met them. But I saw them when I had that vision. Is that so? Yeah, true. He would have his birth certificate, surely. Unless he didn't get one, but I'm sure he would have. Oh. What is your obsession with that lamp? 1 second, he's worming his way up the lamp again. I cannot believe this. 1 second, yeah, sorry. Oh, what are you doing? Ah. Oh, let's go. Here you go. Hello. Hi, baby. Yeah, it's okay. I'll be around again. Don't do that, okay? I'm sorry I can't pick you up right now. I'll pick you up later, okay? But you can't come right now. I'm sorry. No, you want to. Yeah. No. Let's move you back in. Look at that. Wow. There you go. Back inside. the funny part is, that would make sense if he was climbing the lamp that is on. He's climbing the lamp that is currently not on. So basically he has two lamps, one on his warmer side and one of his cool side, which is still warm. But they need a heat gradient so they can temperature regulate on their own. And he's been climbing the lamp that is off, because that lamp only goes on if the temperature drops below a certain, like basically below the perfect degree range that ball pythons need on the cooler side. So he's just been climbing that because he knows it gives him attention. It gets him attention. So yeah. Anyway, well, all I can tell you is the same thing I told them. Meeting a mermaid is no longer possible. Does that mean there's no way to visit Ryugu either? The thing is, Ryugu is pretty close to what's typically referred to as the afterlife. You might say it's the space between our world and the land of the dead. He is so cute. I love that guy. He's literally the best pet I've owned. And I've owned a variety of pets in my lifetime. And there's no way to travel there. None at all. I've loved all of them, of course. Just like... If I were to recommend anyone, like, what type of pet to get, I would probably recommend getting a snake. Personally. And there's no way to travel there. None at all. Sorry. No. You'll just have to accept that. Okay. Okay, we did this. 800-year immortals. Well, for starters, mermaids aren't meant to interfere in the lives of mortals. Even their kind don't approve of that. Really. In fact, generally speaking, creating an 800-year immortal is flat out forbidden. Despite that, Sobaya made you immortal. In other words, this mermaid went out of her way to place a curse on you. I guess that settles it. Her intent wasn't to save me after all. Huh? Yes, it was. Exactly. I was hoping you'd be able to tell me what made her go that far. But it turns out you're just as clueless as I am. Yep. And all we know for sure is that something happened between Sobaya and your mother that day. And that led to you being made immortal. Whether that was simply to save your life or for some other reason, there's unfortunately no way of knowing. Well, I just figured, like, Sobaya and his mom were, like, really close, right? So, like, it makes sense to me that, like, she would save her close friend's son, like, child. Like, that just makes, like, on, like, an emotional level, that just makes sense. There's something else that's been bugging me. Can mermaids create 800-year immortals at will? As in, you don't really have to eat their flesh. Actually, you do. You can't become immortal without ingesting a bit of mermaid flesh, even if it's a tiny piece. However, it's not as simple as cutting off a slice. Mermaid flesh withers away the moment it's severed and loses all its efficacy. In order for a mermaid to create an immortal of her own volition, she would have to allow a human to bite her directly. How could that happen without the human's consent? I mean, I was barely conscious when I became an undead boy. I mean, an undead boy. I mean, an 800-year immortal. Like I said, even the tiniest piece, a mere scrap of the tail, would do the trick. You could move someone's jaw while they were unconscious and get them to bite. It's not impossible. Oh damn, guess it was a lot more forceful than I was imagining. So all you have to do is bite a living mermaid and you become immortal. Is this kind of like reverse vampires? Pretty much, though I assume few mermaids would consent to that. So that's how it works. But if the flesh has been severed, ingesting it wouldn't extend your lifespan at all, huh? That's right. Ordinarily, anyway. Ordinarily, you mean there's an exception? If a mermaid's flesh is cut within the confines of Ryugu, it won't wither away. It just grows back. What if you eat one out? See, you asking the questions that everyone is silently wondering. Huh. Well, I've got you here. I guess I might as well ask. Is there no way to reverse immortality? You wouldn't be the first 800-year immortal to seek that possibility. But unfortunately, the answer is no. The moment you become immortal, you lose your mortal form for good. I see. And is there no way for an 800-year immortal to die other than by waiting for their lifespan to end? No, it is simply impossible. That is what makes it a curse. Not that I want to experiment, but what would happen if, say, just hypothetical, I threw my body into a furnace or a vat of acid? The instant it resulted in death, you would begin to reform, starting from the part of you with the largest remaining piece of your heart. Every other part of you would then vanish. No matter how beyond repair your body becomes, it will be healed when you resurrect. I see. On the other hand, you won't be healed if your injuries aren't fatal, no matter how badly hurt you are. For example, taking the furnace scenario you mentioned. If your body remained in the furnace after you resurrected, you would burn to death again, then revive again, and so on in an endless cycle. All while fully conscious. This is horrifying! Like, this is gruesome as fuck! Shit, sounds like hell. Yeah, no kidding! My advice? Be very careful not to fall into any bottomless pits! That is actually... See, chat, this is great advice. Even if you are not immortal. Like, generally speaking, great life advice right here. DJ. Hey, how are you doing? Right, I'll be sure to keep that in mind if I ever go near one. By the way, you mentioned I'd resurrect from the part around my heart. It's a little... Does that mean that if my head was cut off, only my body would regenerate? Well, yes, that should be the case. Well, what would happen to my consciousness, my memories, my thoughts? All of that is stored in the brain, isn't it? That's a tough one. As I mentioned, every part of you except the one that resurrects will vanish. So it seems likely that everything inside your head, including your consciousness, would vanish too. That can happen? Does that mean my regenerated body would have an entirely new consciousness? Well, it seems 800-year immortals do sometimes have fuzzy memories after they resurrect. I've never known anyone who tried what you're describing. It's possible your consciousness would be reinstated, carried over just as it was before. Though it's equally possible that it would be divided, or become a new entity. There's no way to know unless you decide to test it out yourself. Divided, huh? It's backed up in the cloud! Guess you could say his head is in the clouds! Ho 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 ho! Take a sippy to that. Oh, a baby that doesn't know shit. I mean, I guess at least in that case, it would match with his supposedly 12-year-old looking body. So there's that, I guess. Look, I wish I could make this easier on you, but there's nothing I can do. Yeah. Still, so long as you stay put on this island and keep a low profile, I'm prepared to leave you be. You've managed to keep your mortality a secret for 5 years now, after all. Yeah, well, generally speaking, a lot of people don't just generally, like, die a whole lot. Like, you know, like, it's not like he's been probably trying terribly hard to conceal it. Thank you. I swear I'll do everything in my power to not get found out, so please don't arrest me. Well, I'm curious. What were you intending to do if you found a way to meet Sobae? Honestly, at first I just wanted to thank her for saving me, but after what you've told me, that's changed. How so? Well, now I'm more curious to hear about why she decided to make me an immortal and about what happened with my mom that day. Can't say I blame you. And I understand where you're coming from, but it just can't be done. Even if I can't meet her, isn't there some way I could learn the truth? Well, you can't ask her directly or communicate with her in any way. But you know, I heard you have no memory of the incident 5 years ago. Is that true? Well, the doctors reckon it's because of the shock. Even my memories of meeting a mermaid are really hazy. Then isn't it possible Sobae told you something that day? If so, the memory of what you heard must be buried in the depths of your subconscious. If I can find a way to remember it. But I wouldn't even know how to start. Where would I find my memory of a mermaid? I don't know. The only piece of advice I have for you is to think back. Delve into your memories and scour them from corner to corner. Think about it. You must have encountered Sobae before. All you need to do is locate your memory of that time. Alright then, we'd better head back, or your friend will start to wonder what's happened to you. Right, thanks for answering my question. Welcome back. Everything okay, Yuza? Of course. If it wasn't, I'd have had to make a dramatic entrance. So true. That would have been the only other possibility. Glad to see you're your usual oddball self. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Well, I dare say that covers everything we needed to discuss. It's time the two of you were on your way. That curse won't break itself. Come on, Yuza, the future of Kabushima is riding on you! Right, I'll do everything I can. Hope I cannot believe you right now. Get down from there, young man. You get down from there. Don't wrap around it. Minakuchi, Yuza, if you end this curse, I'll see to it that the rumors about you go away and that you're hailed as the hero of Kamishima. I mean, yeah, you should do that anyway, minus the hero part, but like, just in general. So get it done. You hear that, Yuza? This is a chance to clear your name for good. Sounds like a fair deal. You can count on me, Mr. Wakamura. Oh? Oh, it's loading something. I can tell because I can't move my cursor. Oh, there we go. Ready to roll, Yuza? You got that bronze mirror with you? Yep, I got it right here. Ready when you are. Since the seal's already taken care of, all you've got to do is check out that hole you found last time, right? Yeah, this'll be a piece of cake. It's just there and back. I could do it in my sleep. Nothing wrong with being confident, but don't get cocky. You still gotta be careful down there. Good luck, Yuza. I'll be waiting right here. Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it, chat. We're diving. Oh my god. Good thing we leveled up all of our stuff. I think it was here, wasn't it? This is not the hole, actually, as it turns out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chat, I may have gotten lost. Where was the hole? Chat, can you show me your hole really quick? Show hole, chat! A guy who's only ever played Subnautica. This is just like Subnautica! Okay, 1 second. I need to go wake up. I need a restart. Gathering complete. Nothing gathered. Oh no, it has a little deer. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kameshimaru. Maybe it's where those bubbles were. Okay, hold on. Bubbles. Where? Oh, that's most definitely it. You're absolutely correct. See, Yoon knows where the hole is at. Thanks, Yoon. Good, looks like that powerful current has receded. I should be able to make it through now. Only one way to find out. We're doing a chat. Oh my god. Oh, I can look around. Wow, do you think there's a... Chat, do you think there's a bird here? What if there was a bird here? No, I need to put my head in the game. Yeah, there's like collectible bird stickers in the background. There's a tunnel here. Is this the right way? There's an open space here, but it's pitch dark. Could this be the sanctuary? Good thing I brought my flashlight! Let's see. Light on. Ooh. There, now I can see. I have to have a good look around. Do you think there will be a jump scare? Do you think... No, there has to be a... Surely there's a bird here. There's no bird? Okay, whatever. Deeper. This way should take me further in. Hmm? That stone archway over there. Could that be the entrance to Rio? Ooh, it's from the starting screen. Health screen, I mean. I should take a closer look. The floor is, in fact, not lava. It is water. Proceed. Stone archway. A stone archway. It could be the entrance to Ryugu. Nothing happens when I go near it. I guess humans really can't travel there after all. So all I need to do to break the curse is leave the bronze mirror here, right? Nah, I don't trust this dude. We didn't see them catch the one evil guy. Try opening the mirror. Okay, here goes nothing. Nothing happened. Did that do it? No way, I must have done something wrong. Well, that clearly didn't work. Maybe we should take another look around or something. It's hard to get my bearings, but I think this is the right. Nothing here but a wall. Left? This would be to the left of the entrance, I think. Nothing here, though. Top? Floor? Floor. There are lots of puddles on the floor. I'd better watch my step. Yeah, we don't want you to slip. That would be bad. If I turn around, all I can see is the way I came through. Think? I'm sure I felt a presence back there. What was that about? It seemed to vanish when I was switched on my flashlight. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, there's something there. Oh my god. Right here, you can barely see. There's a face here. Ah, but the second I turned my flashlight off, I started to sense the presence again. If I can just figure out what direction the sensation is coming from. Well, from the right. Why are we turning around? Well, from here. What do I do with it? Do I turn the light back on? Oh! But that's just that's the fish. That's the fishy curse. Curse of the fish. What the hell was that? Holy shit, that nearly gave me a heart attack. Is that the presence I've been sensing all this time? Okay, Marshall's turn back. Don't turn me into a fish, please. I'm already a fish. I think. Well, I mean... kind of. cursed by a fish. What do I do now? Okay, it's approach again, I guess. Wait a minute, is that the mermaid eye I said? On the flesh, but what's it called? A curse echo, like the imprint of a curse. Imagine becoming an 800-year cursed immortal fish! Oh god! That honestly, since that is like, basically, that would just kill you over and over while turning you into a fish. That's somehow worse than being an 800-year cursed immortal 12-year-old. What if this mermaid's echo indicates the presence of the curse? If so, now's my chance to offer up the mirror. Sure. Put the... Now, curse of the raging waves, heed my call and trouble us no more. Is that how it works? I don't know, they didn't, like, teach me on this. They didn't, like... Yeah, they don't teach me. They didn't teach me. I mean... It's kind of fucked that they just were like, yeah, just do this. And then just let the kid go there. Like, that's fucked up. Ah, there you are. Good work out there. We felt it the moment you pulled it off. The curse of the raging waves is gone for good, and it's all thanks to you. Indeed, a job well done. The curse aura that once enveloped the island has faded without a trace. Really? Whew. Just like that? That's it? We sure couldn't tell, but turns out it worked. You hear that, user? You did it. Yeah, now we can finally relax. Well, that is certainly one problem taken care of. Now my assistant and I can focus on another issue that requires our attention. Already? Sounds like you've got a lot on your plate. Naturally, our convenience is of little concern to the paranormal. There you are. I've been looking all over for you. Oh. Oh, hey, Tsukasa, what's up? Not you, I'm talking to Miss Shiki. There's a call for you over at the station, ma'am. A call. I suppose this must be a police matter. Understood. I'll head over there right away. You'll have to excuse us, but if there's anything else, feel free to contact me. I will. Thanks for everything. So, spill. What happened with the curse? It's gone. User ended it. Yay, nice one, user. You know, I reckon I've got a knack for this. Maybe I'll go into the curse breaking business. Hit me up if you need any other curses broken. What happened? You missed it? Oh, we just put the mirror there and then it was over, apparently. Oh, please, we just broke the curse. You can't find the lamp now. He went, please stop trying to drown the island, and then the fish lady was like, okay. That's basically what happened, yes. You never know. That might be a true calling. Maybe it suits you even better than being an armor diver. Come to think of it, we'd better let old man Wakamura know how it all went down. Where'd he got up to anyway? Don't ask me. Maybe he went home? Probably. How about you? So I wanna go see him? Yeah, okay. I suppose we did make that deal. But I can wait till after I had a chance to change clothes and take a breather. I'm beat. Fair enough. I guess it's not like there's any hurry, huh? In the meantime, I'll go work on the boat. Let's meet up later, yeah? As for me, I'll track down Sato and Tsuyu and fill them in. Later. Or... later! More like that, probably. Several hours later. By the way, user. You haven't given up on finding that mermaid, have you? Any new leads? Sort of. Mrs. Shiki shared some information with me earlier when she pulled me aside. What about the 800-year girlie? Yeah. Also, we never, like, found out why he actually wanted to find a mermaid by tomorrow. Really? Oh, I guess experts on the supernatural would know about mermaids too, huh? What did she say? Do you find out what you have to do to meet one? Actually, it turns out that the mermaid who saved me isn't in this world anymore. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Is she, like, dead? It means she's gone back to Ryugu, to the world beyond. Apparently it's a place between this world and the world of the dead. Wait, really? Doesn't mean mermaids aren't from our world? Are you saying mermaids might be supernatural? I guess not. That sounds like you've hit a dead end. Hey, Mr. Wakamura, are you in? We've come to tell you the good news. Yuza did it. He broke the curse, so you'd better keep up your end of the deal. That's right, Azami. You tell him. Maybe he didn't hear you. Uh-oh. Hey, anybody home? I'm coming in. Oh, the door's already open. Well, that's weird. Uh-oh. Mr. Wakamura? What the... Well. Mr. Wakamura, don't tell me he's... Yeah, he's literally sliced in half, Azami. I think he might be. I don't believe it. That wound, the curse caused it. But we ended the curse, didn't we? What the fuck is happening? I thought that was the end of it. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go pee one more time. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we also still haven't figured out how to continue this one either. Okay, guys, I'll be right back.